Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called The Casinos Are Secretly Limiting Your Winnings. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. No matter what they tell you, a number of large casinos are now in serious trouble. Why is that? Because they're going after some of their biggest customers and making it harder and harder for them to gamble there. It used to be that if you were a good customer and you gambled significant money at a casino, then you were always welcome with open arms. But that's not the case anymore. Now casinos are watching every bet being made by their larger and mid-level customers, and they're preventing them from placing too many large bets that will threaten that casino's profits for that month or that quarter. This isn't just brick and mortar casinos, it's also happening with online casinos. And do you know who else is being affected? The sports betting casinos. If you win on too many games too often, if you win too much money on those games, then they will simply stop taking your bets. Or they may refuse to honor a winning bet you made simply because you've won too much money in the past. They took the bet hoping that you would lose, but guess what? You didn't. So then they have to refuse to pay you. And that's when it gets ugly. That's when people start suing and start attacking them on social media. And for a casino being attacked for not paying your bets on social media, that is the worst. The problem is that casinos can always legally ban you, and they can also notify other casinos, and those casinos will start banning you. One billionaire in the sports world has publicly claimed that some casinos now refuse to take his bets because he says that they claim he's winning too often and in too large of a sum. Now, some people claim this phenomena is no longer limited to high rollers. Some people are saying that some casinos are reducing or eliminating things like free parking, free rooms, and other comps in order to save money. They're also saying that security at the casinos is no longer what it used to be. They're saying that some large gangs are coming into the casinos on a regular basis and just wreaking havoc. They'll storm in and overwhelm the casino and the patrons and steal tons of money in just a few minutes and then disappear out the door right after they rip everybody off. They will vacuum the money out of that building and then just disappear. Some saying that the shootouts in the casinos are now much more common. The police are taking longer to respond and to react. Casino management seems more concerned than ever before with the weak responses. The weak law enforcement responses to these explosive events inside their casinos. Some people who gamble on foreign websites say they have a growing feeling that those sites are being manipulated and the odds are being reduced and changed in the favor of the casino. They say they used to win much more than they do now, and they feel that the foreign websites are not as trustworthy as they used to be. Some of them now have a growing distrust of U.S. websites paying out the way they used to as well. Now, what about slot machines? How are they doing? Well, slot machines are simply grinding stations for the poor. Grandmas and grandpas will simply sit down at the slots and grind away for hours, hoping to win a few bucks, so they're not much of a threat to the casinos. But do you know what the biggest threat to the casinos is now? Millennials don't gamble. That's the threat. They think it's stupid, and so they're refusing to do it. They prefer to drink and hang out at the nightclubs. And do you know what? They're right. Gambling is stupid. And serious gambling is even dumber. People who gamble seriously and do so over the long run will just end up losing serious money. Look at the professional poker players. Look at how many of them still need to be backed by an investor. Do you know why the pros still need to have an investor back them after they have played for so many decades? Because many of them are busted. They don't have huge fortunes. When they first hit it big, they probably bought themselves a nice house and a nice car. But then guess what happened? They went back to gambling endlessly. And they're hoping for that one real big game that'll come along and put them back on top financially. But guess what? That rarely happens. Most of the time, they lose most of their money and they go back to living with their moms or their dads. Do you know who consistently makes money year after year in the world of gambling? The crooks and the hackers, the computer hackers. They're constantly coming up with new ways to rob the casinos, and they often make a lot of money. That is, until they get caught. Then their techniques are simply picked up by another crew of gamblers who continue the same scam and the same hacks on the casinos. It never ends. Good luck. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help get the word out. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.